Hey, hello everybody. I have a little yoga inspired stretch for us today. So after a week of working out, it's Friday. Is it Friday? Yeah, it's Friday. What day is this? I've been thinking so much about next week that I can't even remember what day it is. Anyway, yes, it's Friday. So we are gonna do a little yoga inspired stretch today. And Anita, I have some yoga music for you in the background. So let's get to it, shall we? Let's get to it. I'm a little cold, so we're gonna warm up just a teeny bit. Just warm up a little bit. I'll keep my socks on. No, I gotta take them off. So I can stick to my mat. But I'll leave my sweatshirt on. Okay, we're gonna stand at the back, toward the back end of the mat. Let's take a deep breath in. And exhale. And again, deep breath in. Exhale. And then inhale as you lean back. Exhale, forward fold. Half lift. Reach down to the ground. Swan dive up. And arms down. Let's do it again. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in here. Exhale down. Half lift. And down. Bring it all the way up. Good. All right, here we go. Deep breath in. Exhale all the way down. Exhale all the way down. Walk the hands out. Feet are hip width. And we're going to pedal those feet, just warming up a little bit more. Pedal those feet as you press through all the through the palms and the fingers, all fingers. Whew. Good, heels down. You're going to come down into plank. Drop it down. Tops of the feet down. You're going to lift. Then flip up onto the toes. Push those heels back. You're going to hop feet forward. Bring it all the way up. And exhale. Deep breath again. Exhale, forward flexion all the way down. This time, hop or walk feet back. You're going to pipe up into down dog. Alternate those heel taps to the floor. Heels down, move it into plank. Chaturanga down. Up onto the feet, tops of the feet down. Flip them over. And hop or walk feet to your hands. Straighten those legs. Here I am. Bring it all the way up. And exhale. Okay, I'm going to take this off so I can move a little better. And we will get to it. Let's get to it. All right. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward flexion. Reach for the toes. Hop or walk the feet back into down dog. And press those heels down toward the floor. And lift those hips. Lift those hips. Hold here. Lift up on the toes. And then down. Up on the toes. And down. Keep going. Lifting up onto the toes. And then pushing heels down to the floor. Reach those heels, stretch to the backs of the legs, hips up nice and high, tailbone to the sky. Couple more. And down. Good, alternating heels one more time. And bring that right leg up. Right leg up. Swing through. Foot lands on the floor. Hands straddle, or bookend rather. foot straddles the hands. Hold here. Just hold this nice long lunge. And now take that foot back and up into down dog. Up on the toes and down. Up and down. Up and down. One more time. And now left foot up. Bring that leg in, right between the hands. Hold here in this long lunge position. Hips are square. Good work. Hold here. And when you're ready, lift. Bring that foot back. Down dog. And now take the top of the right foot down to the floor. And switch sides. Top of the left foot down to the floor. And switch one more time. And up. Other side, switch. Good. Walk or hop those feet back to the hands. Straighten those legs, hold forward flexion. Bring it all the way up. Inhale, exhale. Whew. Good. Getting some warmth going. This is good. This is good. All right. We're going to step back. Well, let's walk forward a little bit closer to the front end of the mat. We're going to step back with the right leg. Step back with the right leg. We're going to come into high lunge here. High lunge. Try to balance. Right? The energy of your inner thighs come together to help stabilize. We're going to take a nice deep breath up. Exhale. Whew. Let's hold here. A nice stretch through the hip flexors and the quads of that back leg. Hold for a couple of breaths. Good. Exhale, hands down to the floor. Back knee down. Top of the foot to the floor. You can walk that foot forward just a little bit to make sure that the knee stays behind the toes. I like the knee over the ankle, kind of somewhere in that range. And hold here. Extend through the top of the head, right? So pushing hips forward, straightening that spine as much as you can, really deepening into this stretch. Again, hips pressed forward. Hold a couple of breaths. Now bring the back leg up. We're going to straighten. Bring that leg in. Turn the foot. And bring it all the way up into Warrior Two. Holding here. A lot of weight on that front leg, right? Open that up a little bit to make sure that the knee stays behind the toes. Holding here. Holding here. You're going to take the elbow to the knee, or to above the knee rather, and extend that arm over, right? The arm of the back leg, your right arm comes overhead, and the left arm is bent and on the thigh. Let's hold here, really stretching through the side body, reaching up through from the ribs, the hip ribs, all the way up and over. Whew, hold it there. All right, we're going to straighten the front leg. Come up here. Front leg is straight. And now, I'm going to move that front leg forward. We're going to keep that front leg straight and come down into triangle. And hold here. Ooh. Straight as much as you can. Keeping that leg straight. Good work. Hold for a couple of breaths. or walk your feet together. Good, deep breath in, and exhale. Good, let's turn it back to the front of the mat. We're gonna step back with the left leg now. Left leg is back. I'm gonna turn this way so I can be facing you guys. I can face you guys. Okay, step back into a high lunge. Woo. Arms come up. Hold here. Couple of breaths. And now bring those hands to the floor. Lunge that leg back, back knee down. Hold here. Again, extending to the top of the head. Hips are forward. Extend through the spine. Make sure that knee stays behind the toes or in line with the ankle. Some breaths here just to feel that stretch. Just feel the stretch. Good. Another breath. We're going to come up on that the back foot. So lift the knee. You're going to turn the back foot. Keep the front knee bent. And bring it up into warrior two. So back toes point straight ahead and the other toes are turned to the side. So here we are in warrior. You can deepen that to whatever degree feels good to you. Again, adductor stretch, right? And then a little bit on the back leg as well is what we're going for here. But there's some strength involved as well, right? It's just like, whoo. So let's now take the elbow to the thigh, and we're going to extend that arm overhead and hold here. Deepening that stretch just a little bit more. Whew. Couple of breaths. Good work, everybody. And bring it up. And now we're going to straighten that front leg, and we're going to take it down into triangle pose. Straighten that front leg as much as you can. And hold. You can use a yoga block here if you need to. Right? Anytime. Woo. Deep stretch. Hold for a couple of breaths. And bring it up. Good. Hop or walk your feet together. That was a big hop. Deep breath in. And exhale. Woo. Good work. All right. What's next? Oh, all right, we're going to take it down to our forearms, right? We're going to get down to all fours. So go ahead and take a deep breath in. Exhale, forward flexion. Hands to the floor, bend those knees. Take it down to the floor. Okay. Make sure knees are under the hips. Wrists under the shoulders. We're going to take the left leg out to the side. Left leg to the side, straight out as such. We're going to bend elbows to the floor. You're going to lift up into the low back. And you're going to rock forward and back into the hips. Just forward and back into the hips. Job. Just rocking forward and back into the hips. Woo. Feels good too. And one more time. Now you're going to take the left arm, thread under, and lift into the low back and breathe. So if you can get that shoulder down, that's great. If not, that's okay too. And lift into the low back and breathe. Take a couple of more breaths. And lift up and out, hands on the floor, or back on the mat together. Bring that back again. gonna gently rock back into almost child's pose. Rock back and forward. Rise back. Tap those glutes toward the heels. Take the glutes toward the heels or tap glutes onto the heels and back forward. I'm going to turn in this leg so I can stretch out that leg. One more time. And center. Okay, now with the right leg, other leg out to the side. Other leg out to the side. I'm going to slowly drop those forearms to the floor. Hold here. You'll lift up into the low back. Really extend through the leg that is straight, feeling the adductor stretch all the way down into the calf muscles. Holding here. Lift into the low back and now press back and forward. Just rocking forward and back very gently. Good, relaxing the neck. Neck is neutral. Breathe with it. And hold center. We're going to take this right arm, thread it between our other arm and our torso, and take it down. Hold for a few more breaths. And bring it up, hands back to under the shoulders. Bring that right leg back in. And let's rock back and forth into almost child's pose. And back up. Just a couple more. Rock back. One more time. And center. Good job. Okay, bring those knees in together a little bit more and forward a little bit more. We're going to sit down. We're going to bring hands behind the head, forehead to the mat. Elbows up. So elbows up as high as you can, as much as you can. Feeling that thoracic involvement there, that thoracic extension, slight extension. With those elbows up, hold for 4 breaths. And when you're ready, hands to the mat and lift the upper body. Okay, back into quadruped position. Okay, we're going to take the right hand behind the head and we're going to open as much as we can to the right side. And then down. You can bring the elbow in if you'd like and work the shoulder as well. Lift and down. Up and down. Good. One more time. And release. Let's go to the other side. Other hand behind the head. You can bring the elbow in or keep the elbow out to the side. It's up to you. Lift and open to the other side. Good work. Keep it going, just a couple more. pelvic structure, pelvis tight. No movement here in the pelvis. Bring the knees together just a little bit more. Hands are under the shoulders. We're going to extend right leg. Extend right leg. Keep the pelvis neutral. Drop that hip slightly if you feel it starting to rise. And then bring that leg in. Other side. Pelvis is neutral. Stay stable. And in. Good work. Toes to the floor. Lift up into down dog. Lift here. Hold. Really drop those heels toward the floor. See if you can get them to reach a little bit farther than you did last time. Good, bring it forward. Let's take the left leg forward this time. Left leg forward, we're back into this long lunge. We're gonna lift up into long lunge, into crescent, arms overhead. Now we're gonna take the palms together. We're gonna rotate the right arm to the outside of the left leg. Woo, hold it here. Hold it here. So the rotation is in the torso. Hold it stable for 2 breaths. Good, and bring it back to center. And walk that left foot back. Bring it high into down dog. Drop those heels. And here we go, step forward with the right foot. Engage those inner thighs, bring it up into crescent. And then exhale, hands together. Deep breath, exhale, rotation. Hands together with the elbow on the outside of that front leg. Hold here, nice long lunge, extend through that back leg. And hold that balance. Good work. A couple of breaths here. And release, hands down to the floor. Go ahead and step that right foot back. And into down dog. Bend those knees, take it to all fours. Tops of the feet down to the floor. Here we go. Right hip extended. Left arm. Hold here. And bring it center. Other side. Left leg extends, left hip extends. Arm, right arm. And bring it back. Okay, left hand behind head. Left hand behind your head. Extend the right hip. And left arm out to the side. Hand back to the floor. We're going to lift up into down dog. Holding here. Foot comes down. Right arm, left arm behind head. Open. Back down. Hands to the floor. Knees to the floor. Right hand behind head. Let's open. And back down. Extend that left hip. Leg down. Lift up into down dog. Open one more time. Bring it down. Hands to the mat. Knees to the mat. Good. Let's bring those knees apart, feet together. Sit onto those heels. Little child's pose here. And hold. Relax into child's pose just for a moment. or a few breaths, less than a moment. And bring it up onto all fours. Good work. Okay, we're going to finish up on our backs. Go all the way down to your backside. All the way down, we're going to bring those knees into the belly. Knees in and rock side to side, just rocking side to side. All right, bring these in. We're going to drop knees all the way to the left. Knees to the left. You're going to hold that right knee up with the left heel, with the left hand, and rotate, pushing those heels out. You're going to rotate the ankle. And then other way, rotating the ankle the opposite direction. And you're going to extend now this right arm up, left leg over, holding that leg with that foot, with that hand. Extend up through the side body. And release. Bring both arm and leg back in. Bring knees center. Pull those knees into the chest. And drop knees over to the right side. And just scoot back. All right, we're going to extend the left leg, holding that leg with your hand. And we're going to rotate the ankles. Right, and the other way, rotate your ankles. Everybody. You're going to hold that leg with that hand. Let's reach the left arm up. And you can take that hand, move that leg anywhere you want. You can drop it a little lower, lift it a little higher, bend the knee. Really stretch through the side body, up into the lats, through the shoulder, and into the arm, through the fingertips. Good. And bring the arm back to center. Legs come back to center as well. Bring those knees in. And grip from behind the legs. Let's roll up into seated. All right, come down to the seated. Legs cross, crisscross, crisscross, applesauce, crisscross. I don't know where I'm going with all of this. Oh my goodness. But that felt good. That stretch felt good. My down dog is getting a little better. I hope yours is too. As we continue to stretch and include more stretch into our weekly workouts. At least for me. I know I need more. All right, let's take a nice deep breath in. We're going to exhale, forward fold. Stretching out those hips just a little bit before we go. Take a deep breath in. And exhale. Let's switch the cross so the other leg is in front. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward flexion. Hold. And bring it up. And last time. Deep breath in. And exhale, palms together. I say namaste to you. And I'm going to jump up. And thank you for working out with me, for keeping this train rolling, for being here, for being everything that you are to me and to yourself and to the people who love you and know you. So have a great day, everybody. I will see you next time. Be good to yourselves and the people you love.